to another episode of From the Shadows. And as always, guys, if you are enjoying this series, please do leave a like on the video. Now, in our last episode, we got, I think, what is our first LiveCon victory of the season. A 1-0 win against Dijon. Nothing special, but also a very, very important win because it came off the back of a poor run of fixtures in the league. I think we'd actually not won in 6 matches and lost 5 of them, so that was a poor run and it saw us drop down. But because it's so competitive in this division, it is quite easy to climb back up. Like, if you say you're in like 6th place and you lose a couple of games, you could slip apologies, down to like 14th place quite comfortably. And in the same way that if you're down in 14th place, you win a couple of games, boom, straight back up the league. And it is one of those sort of situations. It's very very easy to get dragged in and around things. That doesn't sound, I'm just channeling the spirit of Andy Townsend there. Anyway, so this month we started off away at Valenciennes, and I don't know what my voice is doing. Apologies, guys. I'm a little bit sick still. I'm suffering from a sinus infection. It's causing my vision to go a little bit funny, and it's, yeah. So apologies in advance. But so basically, against Valenciennes, we were backs against the wall the entire time. Once Anderlecht went off, we basically had no attacking threat and couldn't keep the ball. We nearly held on, though. I thought we were actually going to hang on and get ourselves a 0-0 draw, which would have been a fantastic result, if I'm honest. But Opa Unguete, 85th minute, unfortunately was able to score for Valenciennes, and we lost 1-0. And I didn't really want, because that would actually, you know, that's what, basically 1 win in 8. It's still not a good record. We did need to bounce back from that, basically, and bounce back we did. Now, Nantes, admittedly, when we played them the first time round, they'd only played like 1 or 2 matches, so it was a deceptively good win for us the first time. But this one for me, I felt was even better because they were second coming into this game, and we had to deal with a lot of injuries. So, firstly, particularly the fact that we came from behind as well. Ismail Bangura gave Nantes the lead early on, and I was worried then because I thought, another defeat here, you know, that's 9 games and only 1 win in those games. Are we starting to struggle a little bit? Well, we were keeping good possession of the ball, and I think that made a good difference. Johan Villa broke from midfield and equalised for us on 35 minutes, and it kind of just eased my mind a little bit. Unfortunately, then Didats, who was playing great up until that, well, okay, his rating wouldn't suggest it, but I thought he was playing quite well. A lot of the play was going through him quite nicely, so I'm surprised it's given him such a low rating. But hey, was doing well, but he went off injured, and that was when I felt like, oh crap, things are going to go from bad to worse here. And then Bangura did put Nantes back in front. I thought, all right, we're done now. But Didats' replacement was Elvis Saric, who had been begging me for football lately, but Didats has been in such great form as of late that I just thought, well, no, we need to keep him in there. But Saric, he has given me something to think about, that's for sure. Equalised for us 7 minutes after Bangura's goal, and I thought, well, a draw isn't a bad result. But then, with 3 minutes to go, Saric with an absolutely beautiful strike, making it 3-2, and those are the kind of wins that make huge differences for you in this division. And I think we could actually achieve a mid-table finish this year. I think 13th or 14th place is probably not out of our reach. It just fluctuates a lot depending on who we're playing and stuff. Next up, though, we have the Cup against Guignon, and well, let's face it, were we ever really going to get through this game? You know, they're a top flight team, they're 7th in the league, and also, by the way, guys, PSG are currently 3rd in the table in the top flight, which is surprising. Monaco are winning it, but Lens are in 2nd, so there's a real chance the PSG could maybe not win the division this year, so that's a little bit interesting. This was always going to happen, really. Mana Dembele, another Dembele, gave them the lead on 25 minutes, and I kind of thought at that point that was our big chance gone, basically. And then when Ronnie Schwartz added another to it in the 52nd minute, that was us done. But we did get an insta-highlight goal through Ivan Antelek. Yet again, he's still scoring goals for us, and that is so important. This is strange. Like, admittedly, he missed a penalty, but as you can see, he did just put it straight in. It was so annoying because Sigris made a great save, but then Dembele just tapped on the rebound and it was 3-1. We did lose Idris Shirgui. It was a shame as well because, you know, he hasn't played that much lately. So giving him a chance to run out here, and he had a good game, as you can see, was by far our best player. Provided the assist for Antelek's goal as well. And, apologies, hay fever as well isn't helping. Had to go off injured again, and it's just the story of his season this year. It's just been so disrupted by all of the injuries. Now, unfortunately, we're going to be in a situation where we're going to end up in more debt again because Dominic Gape is pretty much being forced into our team at the moment, and he's doing well, but unfortunately, if he plays one more game, which I think is today's game, if we have to play him, we'll have to up his wage by like 1,500 a week, and as much as I don't want to do that, we might not have an option in that one. Next up, we were away against Sochaux, who, of course, are a good side, and surprising to see them down there, but they're even further, you know, they're right down at the bottom of this league, and obviously we beat them at home and managed to get a draw away, and I actually think this is a good result because they're looking better lately, and they had a lot of long shots in this one, but Hussein Khaja gave them the lead on 26 minutes, and I thought, okay, well, we can come back from this. We can do well. And Ivan Antelek, yet again, with the goal to make it 1-1. All is well and good. And things kind of got a bit more even in the second half. But again, we couldn't get enough possession. That was our main issue in this one. But then we conceded a bloody penalty. I think it was actually Gamiet that conceded the penalty, which was more... No, wait, it wasn't. Of course it wasn't Gamiet. It was bloody Musavu King. He conceded a penalty. Gamiet had already gone off. He conceded a penalty in another game earlier in this year, though. I'm pretty certain of that because I kept getting questions about it in the press. And once again, apologies. Basically, penalty. They scored 2-1. Thought shit. But as with last time. Well, not as with last time, but as with our previously good result against Nantes, Elvis Saric, yet again, off the bench to score a 90th minute equaliser, and my God, did we need that. I'm not sure whether we deserved it or not. We had more shots on target than them, that's what I would say about this one. Also, it appears there's a rule in the French second tier, I don't know whether this is just French football in general, that you know how in normal games, if you have a certain number of yellow cards, you get a suspension. In French football, it seems to work on 10-game chunks. So if you get 3 bookings in a 10-game period, no matter when that period falls, you get a suspension. That's strange, because we got Boilion suspended as a result, and that's why Mustafa King actually had to play a left-back, I think for the Nantes game, or I can't remember which game it was, but he had to play left-back, which was annoying, because we really do lack in that department. But all of that leaves the league looking like this. We're on 32 points from 25 games, but as you can see, we do have a game in hand, which is today's game against a quite good Nazi team who could go into potentially, well, third, but level on points with Nantes in second. That just shows you how good a result that was, actually beating Nantes, you know, considering we weren't able to do anything against Lorient. To actually beat Nantes home and away this season is actually very impressive. Now, a win for us today could move us up into 11th above Colmar, who are having a really good season now. They've really picked up the pace. Amiens look pretty safe as well. But again, we're still at the moment only 6 points above the drop zone. It is that tight. But also only 6 points behind 8th place Stade Lavallois. So it's again very, very tight down at the bottom. And Metz, as you can see, have won a couple more games, or at least are starting to gain a little bit of ground, and are now 7 points from safety. And starting to catch up with Sochaux. Those two look a little bit stranded, but you just don't know how things can play out. Lorient look absolutely dead certs to go up though. 12 points clear, dominating basically. Not quite as much as I thought they would though, I must say. I thought they were actually going to be more dominant than that with the way they started this league, winning something like 7 of their first 8 games or something like that. Point is, we're doing okay. We're not ripping up trees, but then I never expected us to in our first season in this league. I think if we can sort our money troubles out a little bit over the summer, try to sort out some players again and build and just start building a team basically. And I think next year we can sort of do top half type of stuff and just see what we can get basically, because there's no playoffs or anything in France. It's top 3 and you're done really. That's your up. So it's a little bit more difficult, but also a little bit easier. It's sort of, yeah, it varies basically. So we're going to have a good season, but we've still got a fair amount of games left here to try and give ourselves a good run in. Anyway, let's check the squad. Top goal scorer is Ivan Antelek. He's got 12 and 25, so nearly a goal every other game. If he could just up that to 1 in 2, that'd be my kind of ideal amount. So if he scores today, that'd be 13 in 26, and I'd be happy with his performances so far. As you can see, Saric, 6 goals in 7 starts is actually pretty damn good, and Didac just hasn't done that. But he does have more assists, but then obviously he's played a lot more games. Man of the match awards, Didac, of course, is right up there, and that is a key reason for me. Pass completion, well, Pereira with 87, but Gamiet's right up there as well. As for average ratings, Boilion is miles clear, really, of Antelek, and then it's just nobody's business. Still not that many players. Like, there's a lot of players that have actually, I thought, played quite well that have got still sort of not the best ratings. Aerial challenges, 90 for Loic Puyol. Key passes, of course, is 93 for Quentin Pereira. I'd be interested to see where he matches up. Key tackles, we've got 10 for Medellin, and interceptions, 316 for Loic Puyol. As for value, Didac again is still miles away on the top there. Let's just quickly have a little look and see where Pereira is ranking on that still. He's now the number 1 player on that best key pass ratio in the entire, not ratio, key pass rating in the entire league. It's 69 in the league. That's very, very good. That makes me happy. Shots on target as well is good for Antelek, and that's important as well. And Boilion is just miles clear of anyone else now. It is insane how much distance he covers. But I guess it's because we need our fullbacks so badly in this system. Right, let's jump in. Paris against Nancy. It's going to be tough. I don't expect us to win, but a draw would be a really good result for me. Let's move some stuff around. Gape actually doesn't get in the team, and that might be... let me just check his salary. I'm not sure if we've updated... No, he is still on his old salary. So that means the longer I can go and prevent that from happening, the better. Although, is there anyone else I can name on the bench instead of him? Traore, perhaps? No, actually. I'm thinking perhaps Koulibaly might be a good one to have on the bench instead of Libohi, because we don't really usually use 2 centre-backs. Yeah, that's probably for the best. So Gape's salary will stay the same. He is improving though, as you can see. Like, he's 2-star now, but he's still got that, and I'm excited about what this lad's got for the future for us. He's still tied to another 2 years on his contract. I might in the summer try and up his deal quickly and get him to like 2020 or something on a decent wage, because I think he's going to be massive for us in this save going forward. But hey, we've got some great players in there at the moment. Saric, the issue with Saric is that he doesn't seem to have the stamina to recover from fixtures as quick, and that's why I often end up having to use him off the bench. Anyway, let's jump straight in. I say jump straight in, we're 10 minutes into the video and we're jumping straight in. Well, we're massive outsiders in this game, and I guess that's sort of understandable, but oh no, I feel we can do better. We haven't dropped him, he's rested, yep. Again, don't know who that is. There's a lot of space in this middle area here, and I do wonder if we're going to be able to exploit that, but then at the same time, they've got a lot of space out wide, and they've got these two... This could be an interesting matchup of tactics, I have to say. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one plays out. Just because that tactic... they almost slot in like yin and yang, so I'm just wondering, this could be a battle of just who's got the better players, and unfortunately that will probably be Nancy. But you just never know what some of these guys are capable of. Antelek could just pop up with a masterful goal. Saric could come off the bench and do what he's been doing a lot for us this month. You just never know. Leo Gargo now with the ball in, and oh wow, that is terrible defending from a corner. Come on guys, that's just basic schoolyard bad defending there, and that's not the sort of thing we've come to expect from us really. That was shocking defending. Just to allow that sort of situation to happen is that's disappointing, really. To do that so early on as well, because he's just given. Look at the space he's given. They're all sort of. I mean, he's managed to put that through there, but someone should at least be closing him down. Which I guess it's just a lapse of concentration, it would seem. Right, since then, literally nothing has happened. Oh, hello, we've got a corner now. Didats, out of the area, drops it back. Antelek coming across, go on, shoot, son. Oh, it's off the line. It's flicked into the back of the net. I think it's Gamiet that's got the goal. It is Thomas Gamiet. That is incredible. I would not have expected that. The way that's happened, that is a great equaliser, by the way, considering they're a good side. Look at this, though. Antelek's initial strike is well blocked on the line by Leo Gargo. Flicked back in by Quinton Pereira, and then flicked on by Gamiet. So many headers in one little motion there, but Gamiet has scored with a header of all things. Not what you'd expect from him, but that's good. 1-1 here. We're at least showing something. We're preventing them from having that many chances. They've only had 2 shots in the entire... Oh, come on! Oh, what in the fuck was that? I mean, we're dominating the possession and passing in this game to an extreme extent, but when you do things like that, I mean, oh, for fuck's sake. So a defensive error from a corner, and that basically has given them the lead here. I mean, not that we deserve to be doing a lot ourselves. We've only had that one good opportunity, but really? Oh, come on, not another set-piece goal for them. That would just be taking the piss. Villa, he's got men forward. Please use them. Okay, Puyol, somebody please use the men you've got forward. Gamiet, it's not exactly a flowing counter-attacking play. Ballion's through here, look at this, your fullback's getting forward. Don't shoot, please just pull it back. Oh, he scored! Amazing, from a stupidly tight angle, Jason Bouallion. That is incredible. Of all the players to be getting forward on the counter-attack, it would be our left-back that's flying in there. Takes it round his man. I cannot believe he's actually shot from this angle. And scored. Goalkeeper will be disappointed. He really should have pulled that back. But hey, it doesn't matter. He's put it in the back of the net. And it is 1-1 here. And I feel that that's... we at least deserve to be drawing this game from the play. I still can't believe the second goal particularly. The first one, like, fair enough, it's a lapse of concentration, but that second one was just a clusterfuck of a goal. But an entertaining first period. 2-2 here. Solid. Not a lot of shots, frankly, from either team, but there's been 4 goals in total, so nobody's really defending that well today. That seems to be the sort of theme of today's match. If this was Sesame Street, the theme of today's episode would be bad defending. Didats now. Oh, hello. Bouallion. Again, bombing forward. He's such an important player. I might have to try and learn him again. Didats is through here. Bouallion, oh! I thought Bouallion was going to score again. That would have been incredible if he'd scored twice in one game. I think he got a hat-trick for us in a game last season, if I recall. But 2 of those, I think, were free kicks. Oh, no. One was a free kick, one was a penalty in that game, so it doesn't really count as much. Pereira, Gamiet, go on, son. Hits it. Pereira on the rebound. Pull it back for someone. Cantini, now we're looking better. We're starting to get a bit more of this possession stuff around their box, and they don't know how to handle it, it would seem. Cantini whips it in. Back post Gamiet, and... Oh, Really? He's offside? Okay, we'll take it, but we're looking much, much better at the moment, and that is pleasing. Haven't really changed anything apart from a couple of the sort of marking instructions, but we're looking like the better team now. And okay, we'll just mark you up. Antelek's looking a few knocks. Okay, we might have to bring him off, but then all we've got is Jabali. Oh, come on, no way. All right, good clip. Oh, no, not... Oh, we got away with that one there. We got away with that one. Then again, they've got away with a couple in this game as well. It's a bit both Caribouy, and it's a long-range strike that is not going to hit the back of the net. I suppose we should probably make a change. He's not had the best game. I'm going to get Jabali on. He's not had the best game. We'll give Jabali a run out. He's actually got us some quite important goals off the bench in the past, so we may as well give him his chance to get one. Hello. Here we go. Cantini, ball into Puyol, and he's brought that down nicely, and it's going to be cleared. Oh, it's a penalty! Okay. Little bit iffy on that one, but we'll take it. If we can take the lead here, I think we probably just about deserve it. Gamiet with his second of the game, perhaps. There it is. It's 3-2 to Paris FC. What a great goal that is, and that would move us into 11th place in the league. 35 points from 26 games would actually be really, really solid. Gamiet with a brace there. I think he'd only got one before this point in the entire season, but 3-2 up now, and they're going to come at us, make no mistake about it, and I still think that we'll end up conceding a dodgy set-piece goal again. Jabali's lost out there. Oh no, he's just let it go straight over his head, and that's a goal. Oh wow, bad finishing. He really should have done better there. Probably should make another sub. We've only made one. I'm going to bring on Saric for Quinton Pereira, actually, who's not had the best game. Actually, looking a bit knackered in some of these areas. I'm going to bring off Puyol as well, just to save some legs. If we can get over the line with a 3-2 here, that would be fairly... I mean, they've actually levelled up on the shot stats now, but I think they've had a few long shots. I don't really know. We've been fantastic in terms of possession, and that's really helped us in today's game, just to control the ball, and we're into silly amounts of stoppage time now. Is that the end, though? Is this it? Gamiet. Out wide to Mvia. Come on, just blow that whistle. Another win would be fantastic right now. Didats. Saric, just keeping the ball in the midfield, and Mvia. Can he nick it through the channel? No, he's lost out. And there we go. Paris FC 3, Nancy 2. Another big scalp against one of the big sides in this league. I think we have to address something very specific, and that's the fact that we've been special. And yeah, that was a really special result. And another good win for us now that moves us now 9 points clear of the relegation zone. And should see us relatively safe. But we need to start looking up now and sort of solidifying our place in the middle of the table. I want to kind of split the rest of the season into sort of 2 more episodes. So... that's basically in the middle, isn't it? I think it's an uneven number. So we'll probably do Stade Brestois at home in the next match. In between there, we've got to go to Auxerre. That could be a potential win there. Le Havre, that's not Le Havre. Havre, that's going to be tough. Chamois will be pretty tough as well. Ajaccio, maybe a little bit easier. Clermont Foot, there's some all right games coming up now. We've got an slightly easier run before... actually, our running doesn't look too bad either. We've got to go to Metz and Amiens on the final day. So, guys, if you like what you've seen, please do drop a like on the video, and if you'd like to even more than that, please subscribe to my channel for more Outcaster icons and From the Shadows in your inbox every single day at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. And I'll see you guys in the next episode for our home match against Stade Brestois, where hopefully by that point we'll be just solidifying our place as a mid-table club in this division. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.